Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the rabbit. So welcome back, all my rabbit friends. How are we doing? Hopping along this week. Let's see how we are. Just move these around a little bit, shuffle them about, and we'll stop about... saved it. Okay, I was just about to stop then. I do this with my eyes closed, so you'll have to forgive me. We're going to stop there. Let's see what we've got. One from the bottom, one from the middle, one from the top, one black, two whites. So we're going to start off in a bit of a negative place, but we are moving into a bit of a positive space as we push forward this week. But again, white isn't always all right, black isn't always an attack, and it isn't going to sort of take away anything that you are going through, because you may be in a really sort of good place and think, well, that negative isn't warranted, and you may be in a really bad place and think, well, those whites are a lie. But this is overall, things could be better, things could be worse. Let's have a little look. Things could definitely be better. We're going to start off with the worst card that you can get, or I say the worst. This is the least compatible card. This is the least compatible card that you can get. Things are really tough for you right now, or at least you're perceiving them that way. You're seeing things in a kind of negative space. You're seeing it as a conflict. You're seeing it as everything against you. You're seeing things as difficult. You're seeing things as uncomfortable. Things just aren't going your way right now. Things are they just seem to be, I don't know, going in an opposite direction to the one that you need to be going in. It's almost like you're on, again, this kind of quest to get yourself to a place that doesn't exist. It's like you're trying to discover Narnia, or trying to find, Atlantis. You're just on this mission, and the thing that you are looking for isn't proven. It's not there. It's this fable, this handy-down story that has been adapted 1,000 times, and now you think that this El Dorado is there for you to just find, and everything will work out, and it will all just be okay. But it's not really going to necessarily work out that way. It's not. It's time to kind of like snap back to reality right now and actually think about this. You need to think about this. Communication right now is going to suffer because of this. You're not communicating. You're not a great communicator of late. Recently, you're just kind of shutting down a little bit. You'd rather just let people assume things. You'd just rather let people have this kind of, I don't know, this belief of what's going on rather than correct them. It's almost like you just don't care anymore. You've got to this point where you've just gone, you know what? Forget about it. I'm just done. I'm just done, and we'll just see how you get on without me. And let's see how people do get on without you, or how you get on without them. Well, you're definitely going to feel more like yourself once you shrug off that heavy weight and burden of carrying all that rubbish that you've been kind of carrying around. So that's good. Expressing yourself, or at least a lack of expression, where you've kind of just gone, you know what, forget about it. I'm done. I'm just done with this. I'm done with this. I'm going to move on. And again, it's that lack of communication. You're being distracted by this idea that if you could get to this place that you know is there somewhere, which doesn't exist. It's like if you could find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, all your problems would be solved. If you could find the pot at the end of the rainbow, then that's it. Life is brilliant. So now you're searching everywhere at the end of every bloody rainbow, looking for these pots of gold. And of course, it doesn't exist. It's like going on a unicorn hunt. It's like selling all your clothes, all your possessions, all your stuff, your car, your house, quitting your job, leaving your partner, saying goodbye to the kids. And when they say, well, what the heck are you doing? I'm going on a unicorn hunt. But while you're on that hunt, looking for that unicorn, and basically ignoring the naysayers, you're going to start to discover some stuff about yourself. I think you're going to start to, I don't know, You're going to start to find things a little bit more, I want to say compatible. Definitely more compatible, because I mean that rabbit is a better card because it's literally the complete opposite of the black rooster, the white rabbit, you see, because this is the most negative card that you could get. But the opposite to that, not in a compatibility sense, not really, like, well, it's still a great card for you to have. It's still, you know, a compatible card. So it is literally the opposite. So things are going to switch around. Or maybe it's just lulling you into a false sense of security. Maybe you think this is a great idea. Maybe you think you've got it all figured out. Have you thought this through thoroughly? Have you actually considered the consequences? Because everything might be working together real peaceful at the moment, but this could be the calm before the storm. I think right now you need to consider there could be other factors at play here. There could be other things that you need to consider. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just shut my mouth, because that is again another very compatible card. It's a catalyst card. It's in your affinity triangle, as with the rabbit, but it's more a prominent one. And this is one that it's more forceful. It's more coming in then to validate this change. This catalyst is there to back it up. And the rabbit and the sheep have a great way of bonding. They get on very well with each other. And I think right now the catalytic moments that you're facing are going to shift you out of this, and it's definitely going to push you into a place that's more, I don't know, in the direction of which you should be headed. It's almost like you are on this quest to find, I don't know, Narnia. So you're going out and checking the back of every wardrobe, and eventually you're going to hit this catalytic moment where you realise that there is no Narnia and there is no back of the wardrobe. And once you've realised this, it's going to allow you to then go, well, I'm not going to I'm not going to keep looking through these wardrobes anymore. I'm not going to keep wasting my time and efforts doing the same thing over and over again for a pointless endeavour on this silly quest that I've got. Now, I'm not trying to say that it was, a pointless waste of time. You would have learned something. You would have gained experiences. You would have had the opportunity to, open many other doors and many little stepping stones to get you where you needed to be. And that's what these catalytic moments are. They're little things that happen because they have to happen, because they create fragments of change that then instigate more change. And those changes happen so that we all kind of follow that little path and that little set little journey of what we're supposed to be doing as karma judges and pays its debts to us in a negative or positive way. And we've gone from this negative over to these positives, because I think that although you are under this belief that you can find yourself a unicorn somewhere along this sort of, I don't know, fairy tale hunt, you're going to kind of wake up to the idea that you've actually been wasting your time the entire time, and that's going to put you on the right path. Now, it's not going to be easy. This is going to still be a bit more, upsetting and uncomfortable than, the other peaceful, more, diplomatic catalysts. But you can handle change. You can handle that catalytic moment better than, well, a lot of other cards, or other signs, because this is in your affinity triangle. It's what you're kind of built for, whether you whether you like it or not, whether you would agree or not. It's kind of more, you've just got to accept it and take that accountability where you need to, and accept those things where you need to. And we'll see how you get on with that, won't we, next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the rabbit. I'll be back tomorrow on Karmic Wednesdays for a reading for the dragon and the snake. If I don't see you then, I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.